Greetings, fellow humans. My name is Flailbot, and I am excited to bring you episode 22 of Love, Faith, Steel. We are making excellent progress towards conquering Altdorf, the current capital of the Empire. The reason we're doing this is because, obviously, an eternal rule by the Emperor Vlad and Empress Isabella Eternal is going to bring more stability to the working class peasant. So I think it's really in everyone's best interest, and it's just one of the additional sources of motivation that we have to achieve this. So I'm excited because we're nearly there. We've got a couple of, I don't want to say close calls. We don't have a couple close calls. We have a couple of fronts that we're working on, a lot of different areas. And one of the things that I wanted to do now, just to insert a little bit more exciting fun times, was to um, rename some settlements, and this one I'm having a lot of trouble with because I wanted to honor the fallen Felbats who gave their undead lives at this battle. Because yeah, one of the units came back. We didn't actually lose any. What is this? 8 out of 40 remained. 5 out of 40 remained. 8 of 40. 12 of 40. 7 of 40. So that's less than 10%. Let's see, averaging I'd say 7%, maybe 8% survivors for for these guys, which is incredible, and they're still there. They're fighting the good fight, trying to bring the long-term stability that we need in this difficult world to the average, well, soon to be, I guess, Karstein peasant as opposed to Empire peasant. Well, they need to think of a name. We'll probably just stick with Empire. It seems reasonable, the Eternal Empire. So anyway, I wanted to honor them, and I'm thinking this is clearly, even if this doesn't have an actual port building, it's very clearly going to be a major port city, getting goods from all the way from Middenheim. No, what's this called? Marienburg, Middenheim. All the way into sort of the depths of our empire. Um, Obviously, we've got rivers coming up here as well. Or do we? Got this river. And we have rivers coming from Altdorf itself down through Averland and Sturland. And one right here. There's actually quite a few rivers. But these are going to be important port cities. There's the river. I knew there was one here. And we've got Beckhafen, so that's great. So I'm thinking something like, I don't want to say Fallen Bats Harbor, because that's silly. But like Port I'm thinking. I didn't think of a good one for this. Black Bat Harbor doesn't sound too terrible. I could German it up a bit, but Fledermaus sounds a bit silly. So the other thing I was thinking was Bat's Rest, but that doesn't quite seem. Or Warrior's Rest. Warrior's Rest feels too generic. Bat's Rest feels a little bit weird. I can't think of a better name for the flyers. In addition to that, I wanted to go ahead and honor Ludwig here, who is doing good work settling, and he is going to go ahead and get a Ludwigshafen, right? Um, Maybe a Mannheim somewhere. I'm pretty sure that joke works. I don't really remember which city is actually across the river from Ludwigshafen, but it's definitely a city somewhere near Mannheim. No, wait, I don't. Mannheim is one of the two cities that's adjacent to another city across the river. I don't remember if it's Ludwigshafen or not. It's like Minneapolis and St. Paul. Wait. Yeah. Everyone gets it. It's hilarious. This one I'm less certain about. This one's I'm thinking like cliffs or his ravine, and this is his Ludwig's Hills. Sounds good. Um, so we'll see what are we thinking. Um, we'll take just Ludwig's Point. And once we get settled in a little bit further, we'll see what we're gonna do. That was that was a long sentence. I'm thinking non-aggression pact. because I don't really mind the rating terribly much of these guys at this point, and if they're gonna be heading somewhere else, then I'm happy to have them skedaddle off. Currently, they're doing a bunch of corruption here, but as you can see from the corruption, it's 24% characters, 3% osmosis. I'm not exactly sure what that's coming from. Maybe the buildings in the Horde itself, and then buildings and commandments, that's probably the buildings in the Horde. So once they move on, that's going to significantly reduce, and the vampiric corruption is going to be able to take over. It's going to take a little while, but we'll get there. So we'll snag Barag Da Waz Bog as soon as we can, and we'll rename it, of course. And that's going to be it for now. A long time ago, I renamed this Chainmail's Bastion in another playthrough. And thanks to my friend who turned me on to the SFO mod. So, Josefa still needs to hit level 10 before we pick up these two skills. And that's it. Everyone's built everything. These guys were still not interested in the +5 growth over the +25. It's just not great. And everything else is just going swimmingly. It's really turning out well. One thing we do eventually need, go ahead and talk about this while the turn is changing. Ho ho ho, I see. But you know what? I'm gonna say no, because I want this province, and I'm right on the border of your... Oh, that is not what I wanted to press. You know what? That's an easy switch. Skip all this nonsense. We'll just load the end of the turn right before I press end turn. We need to connect our port city here, Ludwigshafen, to our main, our contiguous territory. It needs a land connection, and I'm not certain what sort of time frame we want to do this in. I don't know if we want to wait for the border princes to be killed by the these guys here. It looks like it might happen, and then we're happy to just snag an extra province. But it could be that they just go and do something else, and Ockendorf is actually what we need here, because that'll make the land connection. So we'll see if we end up declaring war on the border princes. They currently have absolutely terrible strength compared to us, so it's plausible that we'll go ahead and just fight them off. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and reload the end of the last turn, which is unfortunate because it's going to take a little while, and we're going to have to redo the end of the turn, but maybe this time we won't accidentally say we would love to have peace with the Empire, because we really don't. We are hoping to be able to not finish them off, but at least take some of those prime locations. So just to double check, unassigned skill points, that's fine. End turn, we don't want to build anything there. Everyone else has moved, and we renamed these settlements, right? Black Bat Harbor. That's a pretty cool name. I think it worked out okay. And I military alliance these guys. I actually did want to check if they wanted to vassalize, but they won't. Yeah, they're not going to do it until they lose their army to some wacky coincidence. So, no, I'm going to decline your peace offer this time. So, Garrison has been assaulted again. It's plausible but not the case that Vertbat is going to be attacked. I was vaguely concerned. Okay. Matorka is nice because it is also a harbor city and green, suitable climate. But it's a place with quite high vampire corruption, isn't it? It should be the eastern border princes. Those poor dwarves. They came out to hang out with us and didn't quite get any work done. So I think we'll pick up Barag Dawar Garg. And I was hoping that Varenka Hills would be Raiding, faction destroyed, that's good news, but we don't know where they were. It's just an additional threat that we don't have to address at this point.
Yes, you will be rewarded.
Oh. Nice. Maybe you guys will take Varenka Hills. That would be a convenient turn of events. What is this little thing here? Beastmen and a Beasting Brayherd. So I suppose that's just one of their extra little follower units. Iron Rock, I don't think we're going to bother picking up. It's part of this. I mean, 10 slots is nice, but we don't want to go to the War of the Orcs right now, and both unsuitable climates, so we're just going to sort of focus on this area. And Baleful Brazier requires level 2, so we're just patiently moving in. Let's see, we're going to assassinate a Todbringer or a Dodbringer. Go for it. Yeah, that's alright. It was not super surprising. We're just definitely going to auto-resolve this basic spearman and the most simple of units are not going to be a worthy fight for us. And we're just going to go ahead and occupy again. Another Potion of Foolhardiness, and another Crone, and another Gravedigger. Jeez, guys. If we upgrade this, then we can build the Brazier, which will increase corruption, which will assist in our delightful conquest of the world. Let's see, no one here has horses, or no one here has flying horses, which we're going to stick with. We wanted her to survive because she's a caster. This one's also skipping the flying horse. And how is she doing? Augury to do these two combo thingies. Great. Okay. So Vlad's all settled. Isabella is done recruiting. She's still recovering, but we can always go into more recovery mode and push onwards. I'm concerned a little bit about Vertbed just getting hit by Balthazar. So I'm going to go ahead and go into recovery mode. And you just have to wait, unfortunately. Opportunity to kill Franz would give me the nice terror versus empire trait, but really it doesn't apply broadly enough for me to be too psyched about it. Zombie dragons, always a cool idea. And what else goes here? Blood Knight's also great. You're not level 10 yet. And Steiner is going to come join Ludwig here. Spread public order will be a good benefit. Ludwig already moved here. Anyone else? Kind of wish you could collapse these displays, because I don't really need to know that I always have multiple units. Ah, Pepper has to wander around in circles. So this is more money, and this is also more money, increased by 200, increased by 175. So we'll pick up this for now, since we don't have any more money than that. Oh, Ermina can still move. Tempting to block Franz and get him sort of stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. Oh, but I can't afford it. An ironic twist that I can change. Eastern Sylvania. How much was this one? Also 15,000. These buildings are crazy expensive. Ermina is here. Where's Josefa? Ah, yeah, tried to assault Balthazar. 53%, or assassination attempts also 53%. Let's try block army. Failure. That's okay. not that critical. We don't know where he's going anyway, so. Okay. Steerland still has enough money to do things. We gotta be a little bit careful. Conrad Hasselhoff is just not very pleased with the way that Erdbad's garrison is surviving. He keeps attacking it, but it's not really doing anything. Nice, Varenka Hills went down. I was wondering who was causing the corruption in this province, and it said characters, but there weren't any characters, and it was this additional Beastman army. So that was the cause. So I thought that 24 was from like one Beastman army, but no, it was from both together. These Beastmen are running rampant, which is problematic, or could be eventually problematic if they decide to turn on me. How many settlements do you have, Clan Mulder? Looks like less and less as the days go by. I should probably start kissing up to Varg. Assault garrison success rating. Another Brayherd. That's not great.
You prize Norska, I see. It can.
I don't actually prize Norska. 15 settlements. Jeezy Pete's. So we're thinking this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 settlements, maybe 7 settlements for 8 settlements for Clan Mulder. Not bad. Alright, let's do the peaceful stuff first. Colonize Parag Dawaz Baba Gamang. This money or growth and public order? I mean, it's only, one public order, and I'm not even taxing the province. So this is probably a good choice. It's a huge percentage increase to the public order as well. 35 to 55. And let's go ahead and pick up some units for you. Actually, how imminent is that rebellion? 3 turns? That's kind of imminent enough that I think I want some more units. And where is Steiner? There. Okay. Oh, we just sell one more. We got a whole free province for only 10k? Okay. Go up here. I want my necromancer to chase after Mr. Go and try to block the army again. Just so they have less maneuverability. And we'll go ahead and do this for this guy as well. Excellent. So minus 50% move or 40% move. And picked up both of those, and we'll also pick up block army. You get 2 at level 10. I tried. I forgot. Okay. That's everyone, right? Or did Isabella not move? She didn't. She's doing her little recovery action, but she doesn't need to. Tended to see if I can hit 25% and do an ambush just somewhere. See if Mr. Franz can be tricked into wandering into my character. We do want to upgrade Beckhaven. We don't want to upgrade Steerland. Talabek land also would love to be upgraded. Public order's not so great. Money we kind of need still. Oh, whatever.
Then go.
Okay, everyone's done their thing. Why can't we teleport? Because we're garrisoned. We could ungarrison and do... Can we ungarrison? And do the battle. I hear it's tough, but we'd get the cool ring. And if we didn't move very far, we could immediately re-garrison. It seems like a risky business. Probably not a good choice right now. Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Ah, lame. Ah, they've resettled Iron Rock. Okay. It's a potential idea. We could, Wait, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, we could just siege Karl Franz. See what he does. As it currently stands, he's just sort of twiddling his thumbs. You know, I don't know who the Necroc Brotherhood are yet. So, that's not the button I wanted.
What?
Hey guys!
Pleasure. A Jew comply.
Bros for life.
King of darkness.
Let's see, let's assassinate he's a caster, so assassinating the other caster is less useful. Critical success is nice. Another point in the block army.
All shall know me and tremble.
Isabella can move a bit further.
Soon I'll be all powerful.
Yes.
Necropolis awaits.
Raid.
Disagree.
And you're going to also raid a little bit further. I don't mind if Karl Franz tries to come out here. And we will. So many hero units. I'm not actually afraid of hero units though. Perhaps it's a better idea just to go ahead and damage walls. Success. Excellent. So walls are slightly damaged. Vlad is the big choice here. Can't do anything else. Already tried to assassinate. Could do an attack. It's plausible that he'll retreat, which is okay. Yeah, he's just retreating further into my death traps, which is fine. And everyone's fully replenished here, so we're doing just dandy. Valdorf has one more turn before we can build a nice corruption temple. We'll go ahead and pull that out. No need to tax them when they don't have much going on. Steiner's still making his way over here as best he can. Ah, you finally leveled. We'll get you the movement speed upgrade. Did Sigvald still... I was wondering if he had ever gotten around to finally unlocking Master of the Dead, but it's going to take another couple of levels, or one level. It's fine. Ermina can stimulate or penalize growth. Krieger removed.
More mausoleums to defile.
Yes, we're going to defile all the mausoleums.
Strike out. I have
And Ludwig is going to... Hold on. Okay, we got the Gravedigger already. Recruit a Banshee. Sure.
It will be a mass grave.
So we saved 600 monies by putting in 400 bodies. Which is okay. I mean, it's not great. Replenishment rate, vampiric corruption, and growth. But minus public order. Let's take that. 7 upgrade available. Done. Anyone feel like trading with us? Nope. Okie dokie, so we have 3 turns before we have to deal with a rebellion here. Apparently we are near enough to this corpse marker thing to raise a bunch of decent units, which is actually really nice. I talked about making this just a totally cheap garbage thing. Right, in 1 turn, these zombies should cost 40 in their upkeep. Let's just wait 1 more turn, because we can raise an entire army in a single turn, so we don't need to pick them up right now. Raise an entire army in a single turn, heck yes. Boom. Everyone's wiggled about and done their jazz. Looking good. No need for... No desire for a peace treaty? Oh, let's talk about the dwarves. We already have non-aggression with them, right? Can I trade with them? Nope. Someone's... Alright. Well, I'm going to end the turn. And I've been Flailbot. This has been episode 22 of Love, Faith, Steel. So many thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time. If anything interesting happens in the between turns, I'll fill you in. Nope, nothing interesting yet. Although, Lightning Strike available right there. Although I don't think Isabella actually has Lightning Strike, which would be disappointing. We'll figure it out. Alright, thanks for watching.